What are you addicted to that is perfectly legal? Buying video games and never playing them. Steam thanks you for your service. My computer. Yeah, I get the same anxiety checking my screen time app as I do my bank account. Going back to sleep after I wake up. Turning off your alarm and then laying back down is a very dangerous game. There's nothing that incites panic quite like realizing you fell back asleep. Staying up late to enjoy the peace and quiet that comes at 1 AM. I just read a term for the detrimental version of this recently. Revenge bedtime procrastination. It is especially seen when a person feels they do not get personal time or have lack of control in their life. So that's actually a thing? How nice to see it being put into words. Procrastination. We will surely beat it one day. You know what they say, procrastination is like masturbation. You're only fucking yourself and is perfectly legal and addicting. Caffeine. Me too, the only substance I am addicted to. I thought I could quit caffeine cold turkey. Nope, day 3. I had the worst headache in my life. Never knew how physically dependent I was on caffeine. Pringle. 100% this. I'll eat a whole tin of the salt and vinegar fuckers and feel very uncomfortable for the next 12 hours. My phone. Anyone else feel ashamed when they get their weekly screen time report? I always think that I can stop using it whenever I want, but my muscle memory keeps urging me to pick up my phone after 5 minutes. Let me check a document. Opens phone. Closes phone. Oops, forget to check the document itself. Opens phone. Internet. Son, where did you get that from? The internet. Spicy food, it tastes so good. This is scientifically backed. The man, Smockinhead, who bred the Carolina Reaper, is an ex-addict and used the endorphins addictive qualities of hot foods to get him off hard drugs. He's a huge advocate for it. Must be why I've never been even close to tempted to try any drugs. Jokes aside, that's really interesting. Chronic masturbation. People will joke, but this can be a problem. Seek counseling if you can. Wikipedia. I guess it's not a terrible habit to have, but I spend a lot of time on wiki marathons. This is one of my most rewarding time wasting habits. I'm a compulsive Googler. Like literally anything I see, I'm like, I'll see what Wikipedia has to say about it. Even things I've already done the same for multiple times before, like maybe the information changed or something. Yes, any person in history I hear about I have to Google. Then it leads me down a rabbit hole. Before I know it, I've spent all evening reading wiki pages. Lego. Specifically sorting pieces into categories. I can't get enough. You're never truly done until you have a separate box for every individual piece. The praise and approval of others. I've worked hard to hide this fact, but it's definitely an issue. I feel this one. A friend of mine who I respect a lot recently told me he was proud of me. I stood up for myself, and boy, I've been chasing that high ever since. Caffeine and tobacco with hint of porn. Summarize the modern man in 7 words. My wife. I also choose this guy's wife. Our wife, comrade. Spending money. That doesn't mean I have a whole lot of money to spend. I just can't seem to stop looking at store apps or yard sales or going out to eat when I don't need to. My wife reins me in for a lot of it, but I impulse buy shit I absolutely don't need all the time. Maybe it's more of an impulse control problem, but it typically always involves money. For example, I bought custom eye contacts based off the Rinnegan and another main Gekko Sharingan from the show Naruto. I'm 33. A lot of addictions are fed by impulse control problems. It's a hallmark of an addictive personality. Music. We're in the best time in history to have a music addiction with the streaming era. Every week I have at least 2-3 new albums to listen to, on top of having instant access to all my favorite old music. Vacuuming. I can't stop, and I won't stop. Edit. A lot of you asked what I use favorite. Currently, I use a Dyson V7 cordless vacuum, and it's hands down my favorite because of the sheer force of the suck and no cord to get in your way. You can come over to my place and have it lol. Diet Coke. No shit, I swear they sprinkle a little crack in each bottle before sealing it. Cigarettes. Reading this from the smoke pit at work, I was surprised how far down the list this is. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit videos.